Alrighty. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see, anyone here? And we got one person so far, or not. That was fast. Hey, evening Mega B and Arsenic. How's it going? Well, we're gonna start the vote. Okay, I can make a poll. I'll pick three enchantments, and then you guys will pick between them. We can do Breakthrough, Stonecaller, or Exo Boots. Those will be our three. I'll make a poll. Breakthrough, Stonecaller, or Exo Boots. Which enchantment? Alright, there we go. I haven't approved Burst yet. That's later. Alright, Breakthrough's winning right now. Oh, tied with Exo Boots. Anything else? Okay, they're all tied. We need a tiebreaker. I mean, we only got 3 people on the stream right now, so maybe someone else will pop in and break the tie. I'll answer any questions while we wait for that. Oh. Ooh. Okay, Exo Boots looks like it's winning. Alright, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes before I end the poll, in case anyone wants something other than Exo Boots. It looks like Exo Boots is still... My favorite pasta is fettuccine. Or tortelloni, actually. Both are pretty high up there. That's actually a tough one. Yes, Megabee? Indeed, Exo Boots may be more interesting than you thought. I might want to rename them. Does anyone have any better ideas for what Breakthrough Exo Boots could be named? Oh, looks like Breakthrough is now tied with Exo Boots. So Exo Boots would be where you crouch, and the longer you hold it, the higher you can launch yourself. Yeah, it's a charge jump. Granted, I don't think Exo Boots is a great name, so I might want something else. Breakthrough is just the Break Shield enchantment. That ability is going to be removed from the axe, and they're going to have a Breakthrough enchantment weapon. Oh, it's an Overwatch reference? I had no idea. I didn't play the game. And Leap, I feel like Leap would be boring. I feel like it should have like something charge in the name. Self-yeet enchant. Why didn't I think of that? Hurdle? No, because it's just gonna launch you upwards. It's not going to launch you like in a direction. It's just up. Charge jump also seems basic. Maybe leap charge. Or I don't know, we're still tied with breakthrough right now. If someone can break that tie, that would be good. Oh shoot. Okay, Stonecaller is also did I say what Stonecaller was? I don't think I did. Stonecaller is summon either 3 blocks of stone in front of you or beneath you. I haven't decided which one it's gonna be. Probably beneath. Yeah, 3-way once more. We need a tiebreaker. The second it breaks the tie, I'm ending the poll. Up thrust might be... Thrust charge. I think that's... The thrust charge should be the name. Personal elevation, maybe. Skybound leap. Bound charge. Ooh, there's actually... Skybound charge actually sounds pretty good. I like that. Is there anyone else who can vote? Anyone? Maybe someone who can change their mind. We're like completely tied right now. Does anyone have someone else that could get on the stream to break the tie? Oh, I think I saw someone just joined the stream. We need one more person to break the tie. I can't vote. I also don't have an opinion. Anyone have any ideas? Sub? What do you mean sub? Okay, I'm gonna roll like a 3-sided die at this point because I don't want to wait any longer. So unless someone breaks the tie... Alright. Okay, I guess we'll roll a d4. Oh, wait. Is there, Yeah, we'll just roll a d4. And then, we'll just pick whichever number it rolls on. 2. That's Stonecaller. Okay. Stonecaller it is. So that means we need a new Java class. We'll call it Stonecaller Enchantment. Perfect. We're going to take all this stuff from extends enchantment is what it needs to say. Okay, so extends enchantment. Create constructing matchers. Dude, I told you it was too late. It was too late. I don't have a good way to test breakthrough anyway. Because if I'm being honest, how would I? It did? Are you sure? Whatever. I don't have a way to test breakthrough. I'm just going to do Stonecaller and tell you what, we'll do breakthrough next. Alright, so, Stone Collar. I forget which... This will probably be, a boots enchantment, I think, right? Chestplate. That's really weird. Yeah, I think this will be a boots enchantment, and it'll replace the, because I don't think, with the way I'm gonna make the controls, it wouldn't be compatible with, the Skybound Charge. So, let's see. Okay, I think we need to make that public first. And then... and then I think I have to register it in Mod Enchantments. So we'll just copy and paste this. And now we will instead call it Stone Collar. Enchantments.register Stone Collar. And then we're not going to make the same mistake last time. Stone Collar Enchantments. There. Thank you, Megabee. I think I'm learning something, as the title of the stream would suggest. Have a great night, Megabee. Okay, so let's just take that part out, or not. Not sure. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. How about we just do this. That seemed to work. Okay, so, oh, I should end the poll. Here we go. Okay. Now, here's what we can do. We first need to detect the shift key, because this is how we're going to make the Stone Collar enchantment work. So you're gonna like hold the shift key for like some fraction of a second, and then when you let it go, then it'll like launch you upwards with stone. So if we go back into the double jump enchantment, we can look at how I called this. So that would be this. On key input event. All right, and then back in mod enchantments, we can then, oh no, this is the wrong one, ICV. Public void on key input events, we can then make a new one if Minecraft dot get instance dot options dot key. I'm pretty sure this is crouch. No, was it descend? Okay, we'll have to look. Key shift. I guess that's what it was. You are watching this on, that's a browser you could use to watch this, and good evening, Mr. Yeetman. Okay, so dot key shift dot is down. And then we can call Stone Collar enchantment dot on key input event. Perfect. Now we have that subscribed. Let's go. Okay. I'm making the Stonecaller enchantment. So Stonecaller, when you hold shift down for a certain amount of time and then release it, it will send you upwards like 3 or 4 blocks of stone. I haven't decided yet. That will delete itself later. So I might have to make a brand new block for this. Opera GX is the only way to go. Mostly because of its forced dark mode. You know, they should sponsor me. I don't think they will, but they should. I like money. Anyway, so here in the Stonecaller enchantment, on the on-key input event, we need use the code from the Icewalker Frost block. Oh, you know, I totally could. Totally could. Yeah, I think I can give the stone like a specific NBT data or something. Okay, so we can just take this, copy and paste it in here, and then get rid of that. Now, what do we want it to do if the shift key is down? I think the first thing we'll need to do is make a small variable. So, what do we call it? Well, let's make it a double. And call it just charge. There. Okay. So now that we have this charge variable, we can do. Is there a time? No. Minecraft dot time tick dot get instance dot tick. I don't know what. Let's see. 2. Does that do anything? Okay. Dot no. I'm not sure what that means. Let's make it print this. Dot out dot print line that. Why doesn't it like that? Okay, Minecraft. So it would be printing void. Did that do anything? Okay, so well, I think we can go onto the Forge documentation. Just look up tech. Somewhere in here, I'm sure it'll show up. Oh. Well, here's the first roadblock. Guess we need to figure out how to tick. Maybe that works. Let's see what this looks like. So now whenever we press shift, this should be what happens. Wow, that's taking a while, huh? Come on. Is it gonna run the Minecraft? Okay, here we go, finally. Okay, single player, new world. Alright, let's see what happens when I press shift. That's interesting. Did I make it print line or just print? Ah, yeah, that would be why. Okay, so we can try and figure out how this time thing works, because that's how I need to detect how long I've been holding the shift button. Probably gonna make it like half or a quarter of a second of how long you need to charge it. Maybe half a second. That is really weird. See, that's not changing at all. Maybe because it's frame time. Let's see what happens if I go in here and look up time. Blah, blah, blah. Insertions? No. Yeah, it wasn't very useful. Okay, so I think obviously this isn't gonna work. So time I don't think is available. Neither is tick. So well, let's try get instance player let's see, delta, no, tick. Let's see how that changes. Surely I can't make that a variable. Yeah, no, I can't. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. What else can we do? Surely there's not a way to check the system time, is there? System dot current time milliseconds. So that could probably work right there. So I would just set, I would just check for the time from the time you start pressing shift and to when you let go. And that will be, that will be how I detect how long you've been holding it down. So as long as this number keeps going up in a way I want it to, perfect. Alright, let's separate through that, and then 1001. Okay, that should be the rough amount of time I want it to increase. So let's see how much it increased by. So let's plug that into just a calculator. Yeah, that. Okay. All right, so that's roughly 1,000. You can just make it, hold it down for 1,000 milliseconds, and then you're good, which I think is just a second, full second. And then it'll do the stone color thing. So system.current time, milliseconds, and then system blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the first thing we need to figure out is how to store this as a variable. So, and only the first time it's pressed. And then we also need to detect how it's released is down. A while loop might work. Because then after the while loop is broken, which we'll just have it run while shift is down, and then after it's broken, it'll run a little bit of extra code. So what we can do is charge equals that, and then we'll just go while this, and then what's the while say okay, oh, and then if there, and then okay, so then if system.current time milliseconds is greater than or equal to charge plus 1,000. You just got a new member. Nice. You know what? I don't know how you're doing, Isn't, but you're doing a good job. People have not been impressed by my ad somehow. It's very disappointing. Alright, so system.current time milliseconds is greater than or equal to charge plus 1,000. Okay, perfect. So it'll run this after you stop holding the shift key. I don't know what it wants. I don't know what we should be doing while the shift key is down. Nothing probably works. Let's just see if this works. Oh wait, we need to print something. So system.out.print line. Hooray! Thank you, Zin. I'm working on a second ad. This one is actually gonna be fire. I think this ad will actually attract a lot of people to my faction. I'm really hoping it does, because I'm trying really hard on it. Third, what do you... That one doesn't count. The Empire is pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join... No, that one doesn't count. That one's just, like, a stupid little meme. Okay, fine. Third ad, then. That was not supposed to work like that. So, obviously, we will get rid of that. Let's try... Let's try this. Okay, we'll need to add another Boolean. It's a masterpiece. Is it masterpiece enough to join the Serpent's Conclave, maybe? Just a thought. Alright, so we need to add a Boolean. Whoa. We'll need to add a Boolean here. Static bool. Oh, I have to type in the whole thing. Static Boolean. Check charge. There. Okay. So we will do if check charge. That needs to be in parentheses. Whoops. And by default, this should equal true. If check charge, then charge. Alright, and then immediately afterwards, it will do check charge equals false. I think that would work, right? Yeah, and then immediately afterwards, it'll run if this, or no, if I do it else, it's only if that's false. So it needs to run as soon as this isn't true. So then after it runs this and check charge equals false, if that, and just for good measure, and then we just need to copy that there. Then it'll print hooray. Okay, so it'll also need to set check charge equal to true because you let go of it. And we'll also need to allow it to recharge if, even if the you haven't charged long enough, so we'll set that there. Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh, if. There we go. Okay. Then, integrated dynamics flashbacks are hitting. Dude, coding's hard, man. Okay, so, Minecraft, I get blah, 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 blah. What did we want to do again? Oh, yeah, set check charge to true. Okay, now let's test if that works. Something tells me we're gonna run into some really weird bug, but I guess we'll find out. So we're going to first tap shift, see if it prints array, and it shouldn't, and then we'll hold shift for a little bit and see if that works. Okay, I do not think that's working. So what we'll do... Wait a minute. That's in the wrong area. This needs to be in here. Yeah, because it's after the shift key is down. Then it runs this. What? Why doesn't it like this, though? Why not? What? How did this break? Is it because of that? Sure is. Okay. And then... do we need another one there? Yeah. Okay. That should work in theory then. Unless there's a way to detect when released, this looks like the only way we're going to be able to do this. Let's just run that code after this is no longer true. Okay, that's not working. Well, let's see. Let's add some more. Let's see. We'll change that to recharging. And this will be starting to charge. And oops. This will be charging. There. All right, let's see what it says. Indeed it does, Dragonite Knight. Hmm. Alright, let's see. Okay, it looks like it never starts to charge again. So it never runs that. I guess it does make sense because the only time this is called... And I don't think there's a then. Yeah. Hmm. Well, let's see. Hmm. Wait a minute. What if we just... Put one there. Put one there. And then a little bit of that. What if we just did that? And then... made a new function right here. We call this onKey release. Whoops. Or maybe just not down. And then we'll just take that whole thing. And put it all in there. And then I think we go back into ICV, right? Yep, and then change that to not down. Stone color enchantment. Else if wait, that is called though. Right. Okay, not down. Yeah. Whatever, I guess we'll just ignore that. It's just a color. That might work. Makes that called an awful lot though. But that's probably fine. See if it works. Now that's a bit strange. Well, let's see. Okay, it should only print hooray once, so we'll add another static boolean stone called, and that will default to false. So... And... Not stone cold. There. Okay. And then this will set stone cold equal to false. And it should also do the same thing in here. And it should also set charge to, what, is null an option? No. Let's just go with, 100. Yeah, because you definitely can't get over that, so... Still doesn't work. Okay. Well, somewhere we set... Oh. This needs to be true. Okay, there we go. And then I actually realized we should probably just set this to the system current time, because it'll keep doing that, and you can't ever get above it without pressing shift. So let's try that. Alright, fingers crossed. Okay, that's a little interesting, huh? So it'll only call it after a key is down. So how do I make it call something else when it's done? So let's get rid of that, because that's obviously not working. I have to press a key to make that run, and it has to be not the shift key. So... Actually, I have an idea. Let's just... Let's just make it so that you don't have to release shift. And then after a certain amount of time, it'll just, it'll just, send you up in the air. So if you make it so you don't have to release it, it makes it way easier for me to code. So then the entire time shift is down, it will also run that. And then we will get rid of all that. And then after exactly 1 second, it should say hooray. And then not again. Okay, so I'm not super sure if it worked just because of the way it prints charging so much. Okay, yeah, it does. Perfect. That was probably after 1 second. I'm not super sure. Might make it 2. Alright, so... else if... and it never does this. So... what can we do about that? I think we just don't need this part. There. Okay. So... let's take out that so that it's easier to see what's going on, and then see what all of this does. Oh wait, we might need something to set the what's it back. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do hooray more than once. Yeah, I won't. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, so Stone Cold never goes back to false. So what we can do is let's go ahead, go into here, and just register that in there. Like that. So this is always going to be called. You know what? And that's pretty much okay. I barely understand any of this also. Such is the joy of coding. So we can set an else statement in here. Else let's see. What was I doing? Stone Cold equals false. There. That should work. I guess we'll find out. This one actually might be a little complicated. Okay. So it'll instantly say hooray again after that. So what we might need to do is do this also. The name of the mod is Igneo's Combat Revamp. It's beautiful. Pretty much because it changes the combat in every way imaginable. Like, after we get the enchantments done, then it's armor time. And armor time should be a lot easier. I mean, it'll just do small little buffs that you could mix and match if you wanted to. But armor is gonna be way, way easier to code than these enchantments. I should get like 2 or 3 done every single stream. And I can't wait for that. The hard part about the armor is gonna be the modeling and texturing. How many enchantments do you plant? Okay, so 5 to 7 per armor piece. So, roughly 20 to 28. Which is so many. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright. I'm just not gonna worry about that. Okay. Alright, there. It's working. Now it'll successfully detect when it should be pressing that. Dude, Zinth, you are getting so specific with the deadline. How many do I have currently? Besides the stone collar, I have 2. You know what, Zinth, since you like doing the math so much, tell me what percentage of the way I'm at. I have 2 out of, well, 24, since 24 is in the middle of 20 and 28. That's like I'm doing my math here, but maybe 12%? Is that 12%? 2 divided by 12. No. 24. It's 8%. 8% done. Yeah. Indeed. 5.33 months till you got more content. Same with me. This is actually going to be really interesting. I'm so excited for it. Especially since it might take a lot less effort to make content for compared to the video essays. I actually encourage you all to make videos on this, because the more popular I can get this server, the more we all benefit. And that sounds amazing to me. So, no, there will be no Elytra-specific enchants. Not one. The Elytra will have 0 enchantments. Let's see. Double jump, paling, mod enchantments, stone collar. Oh, no! It's not 28 enchantments. Because I also forgot how many weapon enchantments I make. And that's gonna be... I don't even know how many they're gonna be. I have not decided that. And that's also disregarding the Trident enchantments, which are going to be utility ones. I need to make the pole enchantment, or whatever that's going to be. Probably it's gonna be called, like, Soul Grab or something. Yeah, so, like, 0% done. Amazing, right? Yeah. There's probably going to be like 3 total enchantments for the Trident. I'm not going to give it very many, but they're all going to be like super integral to the system, and if you utilize them, well, then you're balling. So let's see. Alright. So this works. Now we just got to make it... send the player upwards. So, let's see. Where does it set? Okay. I would love to have other people help code, but the problem is that most people in the server are not modders. If you want to help with the code, by all means do it. I would be so happy to have you make some of these enchantments for me, because the less load I could have on me, the better. The faster the server comes out. So if anyone ever wants to help with anything, let me know. Obviously, I need to make sure that you're equipped to do the job. If you do a good job at whatever you want to help with, then by all means, you can help me. I would love to have this server out faster. Okay, so... I don't remember what I was doing in here. You'll do modeling. Sweet. I will absolutely take inspiration from the Impaled mod. And yeah, if you're better at art, by all means. If before you do actually start modeling anything, I greatly recommend that you send me like a portfolio of things you've modeled or drawn or textured or anything, because I need to know if your stuff, your style fits the style of the server. I don't want to waste your time denying a bunch of your work because I didn't like how it looked. I'm not gonna accept everything, because I'm gonna be really freaking picky. I'm gonna be so picky. And if I think your stuff fits perfectly, then I will be, you will be a godsend. Beautiful. So the style is going to be vanilla and or create. So if you can fit that kind of theme, that'd be perfect. It'll all... Cataclysm also. That would also be another thing to fit into. Those kinds of things are what you should be looking for. Yes, updates every 2 minutes. Look, if I actually don't ask for updates, you just won't do it. And this is true for asking help from anyone. Like, life advice here. If you want someone to help you do something, you have to ask them repeatedly how far they've come. You have to follow up with them, or else they'll forget about it the way you forgot about them. If you don't ask about it, they won't do it. And I promise you it's true. If you next time you ask someone for help with something, if you need to give them detailed instructions and follow up with their progress every once in a while. And that is how you get something to do something for you. 289 new notifications. That's what happens when I think you're good at your job. So if you're getting that from me, that means you're a cool person. And you're cool at something. That's what happens. Anyway, let's see. So this will just currently send the player upwards a bit. Well, that is great. If you're a fast learner and you have a lot of time, that's perfect. If you are down to go with the learning process, I don't want to sound rude here, but if you submit things to me that I don't like how they look, but you're really motivated to help with the server, I'm gonna tell you exactly why they suck, why I don't like them. Whoa. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. You are so welcome, just some guy with a handlebar mustache. And yeah, so Mr. Yeetman, if you send me something that you made and I don't like it, if you make it clear you want to go through the learning process, I will give you criticisms on exactly what to improve upon and fix before I actually let it in. I'm obviously not going to be a jerk about it. I'm not going to tell you that you suck and I hate everything. I'm going to also tell you what you did good. So don't worry about me being a jerk about things, and do not be afraid to ask to help me, because I will be so excited to let you into the dev team. You just gotta be, obviously, intrinsically motivated, because most people kind of just say they want to help and then don't really do anything. So I'm obviously going to be looking for your motivation. But if everything lines up and if you want to learn and help, then absolutely, I will guide you every step of the way. All right, so let's see. That crashed the game. I don't super know why, but it did. Let's go ahead and just quickly declare the player for a second time before we actually run the Stonecaller. So we'll just put that there. And then maybe that fixes it, because obviously when it declares it up here, it's going to be a null, and then I never redeclared it. So that would be a problem. What do you want? Well, if you want to model something, go ahead and look in the Discord. At the very bottom, you'll see armor set ideas. You can model anything in there. Most of I'm probably going to approve everything in there, but I'm not going to keep the exact details everyone mentioned. Like, for the Frostbaron armor, for example, I'm not going to keep every effect. I'm going to keep, like, 2 or 3. Nothing will be completely implemented, but the, here, I'll show it in here. So, but this armor will absolutely be included. I'll include it and include some of the effects in here, but not all of them. Like, I'm not going to do all of this just for the Iron tier. That's too much. And even for the Nina-Vinium tier, this is still a lot. Like, most of it will be closer to the Spider Shizoku over here. Where from the Diamond tier, all it does is just slightly increase your speed. That's it. And then Netherite tier, it'll look cool. It'll look cooler aesthetically. Oh, the armor set ideas, it's all the way at the bottom. Right below enchantment suggestions, too. Dude, Blockbench is the coolest thing ever. Now, I'd be really careful with your modeling, because if you don't do it right, I can't use it. Like, literally. The code just wouldn't let me. So, I'd go to Calpin Joe, look up some of his tutorials on how to implement an armor, and look for the part where he gives the model of what armor you are trying to implement and how this file should be before you start making the models for the armor. Because it's so important. A link? Sure, I'll DM you it later, after the stream. Alright, so let's see if this will launch me in the air a bit. Hey, look at that. Okay. Alright, so I will definitely decrease that cooldown time. Alright, you leaving? See you, man. Alright, let's make charge just 1,000. So then, so, no. Minecraft dot, get instance dot level dot set block. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. P player dot get X. Get block X. All right, and then we can just do that for all of the other ones. Get block Y, and then P player dot get block Z, and then Minecraft dot Minecraft dot, let's see. Get instance dot, whoop. What? Dot block. Okay, let's see how we reference the particles, because that might help. Okay, so maybe it's just a block type. Stone color, here we go. Block dot blocks dot, okay, here we go. Stone. One. Okay. So let's just maybe it wants it at the beginning here. Set block, block position, block state. Okay, expect block 5, get block C, and then integer. Okay, so it should be like that, right? And maybe another integer. Sec block int block int. So set back to that. No. Okay. All right. So how about integer first? Okay, what is it supposed to have then? What? Okay, block position. Coding is going pretty okay, I think. Let's go with that one, I guess. So this needs to be a what, block state? Oh, okay. Block dot. Oh, wait a minute. So we don't give 3 of these. We do p player dot get block. Get sure position 1. No, that doesn't work. Player dot get y. Okay, that's a bit confusing. E player dot block position. Wait, was that it? Okay, so next it needs a state. So block state dot okay, so maybe the new state. No. Blocks dot stone. See, I feel like that should just work. Alright, so it wants... Holy shit, did that work? Okay. Guess we'll find out. I'm really hoping this works. Because So I'm gonna have a lot of trouble figuring this out if it doesn't. Oh yeah! Oh my god, look at that! Love that. Let's actually go. I did not expect that to work. I fully expected that to just completely break. We're trying to make the Stonecaller enchantment. So right now, let's see. So we should probably do this. Over here. And then I think we can not get X. Does this work, or does it just want 0? Okay, yeah. So the Stonecaller enchantment basically puts like a small barrier between you and your enemy. It basically puts you 3 blocks up on a small pillar. That's the plan anyway. Block. Okay, so I think using that should be able to go ahead and just do that. Plus 1, and then this is plus 2. Now, I think it'll start suffocating me instantly. Well, 3 blocks instantly placed can do, like, a lot of things for you. It could get you up, like, a ledge. It could, give something for you to dodge around, and it's also a nice get-out-of-jail-free card, especially since it can combine with other enchantments that have to deal with you being at a higher level of elevation than the enemy. I mean, it doesn't do much on its own. Hey, look at that! It's so amazing! I might make this 4. I think I'm gonna make that 4 blocks. Okay, so set Y. No. Set position. The player dot get X. Oh. The player dot get Y. And then plus 4. And then P player dot get C. So I think it'll technically teleport you. But that's also probably fine. That didn't do a very good job, huh? Oh wow, that is not the behavior I expected. What the heck? Oh, probably because I did it like that. Let's go ahead and also do this, and let's make a public public double. This should be an integer. Public integer player initial y. There. Alright, and then back in here, I can set the... Oh. Public lock position. It wants locked position, which is not allowed. Okay, so let's just see what it says it is. The player, the player dot you know what? Actually, we can do an integer. Initial y. The brick breaking sound effect would probably be good, yeah. Or a blaze sound. Nah, probably brick. Probably brick. And then let's see. So initial y. Did I make it public? Yeah, I also need to make it static. Public static. Okay, initial y equals the player dot get block y. Okay, and then that runs before this. And then we can then do initial y for all of those. So the rest of those will be constants, as they do not change. There we go. All right, let's see if that works. Hey! Oh yeah, I still need to give it a cooldown. Beautiful. I might make it like a much bigger pillar. I think I'll also make it 1.5 seconds. And then... let's see... I think I'd rather launch the player up first and then have the stone called underneath. So I want to try my hardest to make this like more smooth instead of just like teleporting up there, because it doesn't look great that way. So like, especially since, like, it might be cool for, like, a huge launch instead of just, like, pushing you up to the top. Because obviously, if you're being pushed 4 blocks up into the air, like, almost instantly, you probably should, like, be launched more than... Okay, that didn't work. This is unfortunate. Yeah, absolutely. We can definitely join a VC. Oh, what are you doing in the stream, huh? You're at work. Technically doing arts and crafts, though. Let's see. Oh, this is the missus, everyone. Say hi. Let's see. So what I can probably do is make a small function that waits a little bit after launching the player up. So what we'll do is make a function in here. Just public static void. Call stone. This needs parentheses. Okay. So we can probably use the system time here. So we can do like a public static integer stone delay. Twitch is not better. It's not. If I'm being completely honest, it's just like objectively inferior. Yeah, they might. I don't really know. But what I do know is that YouTube notifies my subscribers and also has a discovery method, unlike Twitch. So YouTube is definitely a lot better for me. Alright, so let's see. We want to get all of this out of there. and put it in the stone call thing. So now we're going to just do call stone. Perfect. We actually do not need this. Integer stone delay. And then in here, now we can put whatever delay we want. So we're just gonna say 100. That's how many we should have. So and then it should also declare a Boolean. Finish call. And that will equal false. So then while finish call is false, we're going to place all of our stone. So we're going to start with discovery method. So that means like, will it show your stream to new people and stuff like that. So YouTube will actually show the thumbnail of my stream and that I'm streaming to random people. Maybe ones that even haven't seen my channel before. Like I've actually gotten a couple people in the server through my streams. And Twitch doesn't do that. You have something kind of close, but nothing really. Okay, so what we need to do here is, okay, and then we also need an integer, called stone time. Alright, so stone time equals the current time of, oh, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. Milliseconds. Alright, so why doesn't it like that? Oh, okay. Long stone time. Stone time equals system dot current time milliseconds. So actually, let's go here, take that out, and then we'll make while loops within the while. So while stone time is no. No, we won't do it like that. We'll probably actually just declare this right here, and then make this the declaration: long stone time equals system dot current time in milliseconds. And then if Stone time is greater than or no, smaller, no, greater than or equal to the system time plus stone delay. I think that's what I want, right? Give me 1 second real quick. Alright, I'm back. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to compile that all into one line right here. And this will be plus int loop count. And that'll be default 0. So loop count there. Alright, see you in a minute. So we'll actually delete all of these. So then it will place the stone, and then what does it do after that? It needs to reset some variables, so once it places that, it needs to set stone time to system, yeah, the current time. There. Okay, and then after it does that, oh, these need to be swapped. Okay, and then stone time equals system time current time. Yep, and then we'll run a second if. Oh wait, that's right. We also need to do loop count plus 1. Oh, wait, no. equals loop count plus 1. And then we need another if statement here. If loop count equals or is greater than 3, then finish call equals true. I think that'll work. It may also crash the game, but I think we'll find out. Good evening, Giddle Dude. How art thou? I think we almost finished this Stonecaller enchantment. Right now I'm just trying to make it feel a bit better. Because a minute before I just had to kind of like teleport you on top of a stone spire it instantly placed, but that felt kind of lame. So now, fingers crossed it doesn't crash the game. Okay, that's not what I expected at all. Looks like we need to increase that a lot. And let's also make that some crazy number. And let's also make that 0 and that 0. There. Yeah, we're working on the Stonecaller enchantment right now. So it will send you 4 blocks up in the air and place stone beneath your feet. Since you aren't ever in the middle of the block, it will phase you through, even 0. So it's supposed to, like, place it beneath you as you go up. So I need to, like, get the delay right in order to make it not phase you through. Okay, that's not working at all. Let's see. See, I feel like it's this while loop that's making it the problem. Because while always... It always just makes it, freeze for a minute. And then obviously that wouldn't let the player do that. So let's comment that out real quick and see how far it launches the player into the air, because right now it's a pretty ridiculous number. You'll see in a minute, because maybe now it just won't freeze the game. So I think it's kind of overkill how high it launches you. Yeah, that's a bit too much. Don't need it that much. Maybe at max 1. Let's see. So obviously, let's just turn this back into an if statement and make this called repeatedly. And instead of this, we can instead put this here. Else if stone called equals true, then we can put that there, and then another else function. So this should, in theory, call while the key is not pressed. And then this can call stone. And that might work. I'm not super sure. Because then you can also try and time it for how many blocks you want, depending on how long you hold the key. It also may do something I completely didn't expect. Like that. That's a bit interesting, huh? Probably because I never set stone called to false. Ever. So let's go ahead and copy this and put that in there. Let's see what happens there. Oh. Okay, boolean fetch call equals false, and then that's always false. So then it runs through this constantly until it determines finish call is true. That's what it should be. I guess we'll find out. Because I was realizing that if you use this in like a dungeon with a low ceiling, you would be screwed. Period. And I don't want my enchantments to be so deterrent like that. So all right, let's see what this says. Didn't place any of the stone. It also didn't reset. Okay, so yeah, I made the high jump enchant. That I did do that. Yeah, so that was what I was doing. It was a loop. Except loops just freeze the game. Always. I don't know why. Loops aren't really supposed to do that, but I guess it does. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. It doesn't place any of this, so it also never set stone cold back to true. Let's go into here, see if I can do on client tick. Tick event Forge 1.20.1. Okay, guess that doesn't work. Let's see. I don't know how to implement that. Tick event.server tick event. Maybe just world. World would probably be better. At subscribe event public void server no world tick event. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's see. A for loop? Maybe? I feel like it's just better to avoid those. Oh, this is probably because I set it to false. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, I'm not super confident this is gonna work, but I guess we'll see. Alright, well, it launches me up, but it does not place the stone still. Okay, this is just, it's never called. This is never called. Need to do call stone. And it is called here. Oh. Maybe that was my problem. I think I figured it out. Okay. Mother... Okay. Let's do some debugging with the logs. Nothing happened. Alright, so it should say calling stone a lot, but it looks like it's not. Never called it. Wait a minute. Oh. 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 I get it now. does it mean? It's right. What? How did that... Oh, wait. I think I know what happened. I think... Yeah, there we go. Okay. That makes way more sense. Okay. And then this... We actually need to put... There. Wait, what? Okay, so obviously some of these brackets aren't working the way I'm expecting to. Probably because it needs one right here. That looks about right. Okay, now I think it'll work. Because it'll then stop calling stone when I stop pressing shift. I think we're onto something now. I'm hoping and praying this works so bad. Okay, well, we know it's calling the function. Oh, the missus is home. Let's see. So it's not this. Yeah. You did. Okay, so let's see if it runs code in here. Of your water bottle? Mine is like at least 4 times the size of that. Mine holds a gallon. Anyway. Okay, so it does indeed run that line of code. Oh. Probably because it does that. So... let's just make a public boolean. Start call. And this will be true normally. Yeah, I'm aware of the water bottle. Okay, so... in here... can do if... start call... it's right there. Okay, does that mean I can now reference it like that? Okay. If start call, then it will do those.
more bite?
What? No. Okay, so I need to declare these. Oh, okay, so I just need to declare these in here. Okay, do I need to make these all public or something? Alright, so what we will actually do is, public static, and public static. Alright, and now these can be called like this. So if start call, then do all of those. Else, if oh wait, I can just use finish call. I don't need start call at all. So if finish call is what? Okay, it should be default true, right? Because then it'll do this, and then it'll set finish call to false. And then it'll set all of those variables, and then if finish call is false, it'll do all this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work now. What do I think of creative computers? What do you mean? Like the computer craft mod? Yeah, the mod that lets you like code Lua scripts for create contraption. Yeah. So that was, I made a poll for that. I don't know if you were there for that, but I made this huge poll. It was this like large debate asking if anyone would be fine with Okay, looks like I have to lower that delay. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it would be freaking amazing if we include that. But I need to make sure it's balanced first, obviously. Above all else. I'm aware you are. I will not. Okay, so I think we're almost done. I just need to refine the delay, and then it's like, it's literally perfect. So it could be unbalanced if it makes the people that know how to code the computers way, way more powerful than everyone else. I don't want it to be a death sentence to not know how to code these things. Oh! Oh! Look at that! I'm coding a Stonecaller enchantment. Whoa, that didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. So it's not supposed to do that. I think that's freaking awesome, though. I think we're really getting somewhere. I think we just need to get rid of that. Yeah. All right, and then we also need to add a cooldown every time we use this. And then once we have the cooldown, which will probably be like 10 seconds or something, then we're done. It deletes the stone every time you load back. That's weird. Oh yeah, we also need to make the stone break. Oh, that's strange. Okay. How did that break it so bad? Okay. Did I include... Oh, okay. Yeah, so if stone called, call stone. So when do I make stone called true, and when do I make stone called false? Make stone called false here. I think I may need to make... Yeah, I think I may need to make it stone called equals false in there again. So otherwise it does that weird stuff. And then... Oh... Let's see... well, then what was the problem we were having? Oh yeah, make stone called equal to false. So maybe we just make a new boolean instead, and well, no, because I'm pretty sure I can just rearrange things and then it would all work. So key input, it'll charge. This charge system works fine, and then yeah, p player equals that. And this is initial y equals p player dot get block y, and then launches me in the air, and then check charge equals true. Okay, and then it also sets stone called to true, which means then it will run this if you're still holding the shift key down. We'll call stone. It'll do all this, place the stone and all that, and then it'll set stone called to false, so it doesn't do it anymore. And then when stone called equals false, that's when it thinks it can go back up here, because it says not stone called. Okay, so that's the problem. So what can I do to stop that? Probably just another variable. Or finish call would work in place of that. And finish call. Because then it goes back here and sets it to true. So now we can take that out and it should work. Good evening, Hedgehog Wars. Yes, so the current problem is that the reset function for the Stone Call enchantment doesn't work exactly as expected, but I think I just fixed it. So after this, we'll have to add a delay, and that shouldn't be very hard at all. Probably just make it like 5 seconds. And then that should be it. Oh yeah, we also need to make the stone break. Now it doesn't place this. Oh, of course it doesn't. Well, let's see. So that means finish call has to be false. Is it default false? Finish call is default true. It should have done. Oh. Yeah, because then it immediately sets finish call to false. And then we can't run this anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so... Fine, we'll just introduce another variable. Public static Boolean done calling. Will automatically equal false. And then make it not done calling. There. And then done calling equals true. Oh, that's not what it was supposed to be. True. There. So I think I got it. I think I don't actually ever set it to false though. So right here, I need to set it to false. There. That should work. And then we also need to add something that breaks the stone, probably at the same time as the cooldown. So we need to save the position of every single stone block. I think it worked. Beautiful. Oh. Is that because I pressed a different key? I think it is. Or not. I think that's just the game lagging. Yeah. Okay. So... Okay, that's really cool. Alright, and then here's what we can do. No, I still need to add the breaking the stone function and the cooldown. So what we need to do is save a small variable every single time here. Give me 1 second real quick. All right, I'm back. So let's see. We need to make another variable, and this will be a long. So public static long call cool down. All right, so congratulations. And then we set call cooldown to the current time in milliseconds. Equals current time in milliseconds. What's wait a second? And that equals 5,000 is 5 seconds, and that's plus call cooldown. Okay, and then we just need to figure out how to save each of these blocks. So, what I can do, I think, is save a public static integer, and that will be last x, and a public static integer last y. No, that's supposed to be z. And then I can set all of those. Last x equals p player dot get block x, and then last z equals p player dot get block c, and then okay, so we have all of these chords saved, and with just that we can then figure out how did I get a block to spawn? Okay, so I got a block to spawn right here. It's minecraft.getInstance.level.setBlock, and then you have to give it all of these parameters right here. So you give it the block position, and then to change the y, I did .@y, the initial y variable I made, which is the player's y, plus the loop count, which will increase the y level each time. And then I did the block stone and its default block state, and then I have no idea what p-flags is, so I made a 0. Anyway, I'll actually need this line again. We're gonna put it right here. Except I don't think this is gonna be dot at y. I think it's gonna be dot at I don't think that's gonna work because that might be a straight up command. But I guess let's try it. Last X. Last. Oh no. Initial Y. And then last C. Yeah, and then this is supposed to be 0 arguments. We just got rid of the player part. Minecraft. Dot. Get instance dot. Oh, that's percent parentheses. Dot. Position. Nope, that's not it. Level dot get block that's not it. Position I don't think that's it. Dot position maybe we make up a fake entity. How do I make a block position variable? Let's look in here. How to make a block position variable. Minecraft Forge 1.20.1. Okay, so that didn't tell me anything. Let's go. Wants block position. And yet wait a minute. Is it that simple? What does it mean it wants a method call? Oh. Well, I guess that works. And then I just gave it last position. That would like it. Okay. So then last instead of doing last X and last Z, we should instead just set last position equal to p player dot get position. Block position. There we go. And then let's put these in a new function in here. So public static void break stone, and I want that running on every tick, so we'll call this in a special way later. And then this will be blocks dot air. You actually need 4 of these, and then last position dot, whoa, dot at y. Oh wait, we don't need that for that one. Do need it for that one. At y, we have that y stored up here. It was initial y plus 1. Let's just copy and paste this thing here, here, and this will be 2, and then this will be 3. And then it sets all of those to air, correct. Okay, so breakstone will be called all the time, which means right here. Now that that's being called, we need to put the if statement in there. If what was it? It's up here. It's this. So if this is true, then do that. Okay. We just did a lot of stuff. And I don't know if I made progress yet, but we're about to find out. Oops. We actually, this won't work. Because up here, system current time, this is always going to be less than that. So maybe we set this to like negative 99999999999. Oh, that first. Initially. That way, okay, so now it might work. Because you're obviously not going to have negative time. So it's guaranteed it'll work for the first time. Yeah, because I realized if we don't set call cooldown to something, the system.current time might not actually be greater than it. So I set that to be base and negative number, and then it'll work from there on. Alright, let's find out. You'll love to see it. My guess is what's my guess? Okay. Well, what could it be? Okay, so it says that might produce a null pointer exception, which might be what crashed us. So let's try that. I don't think that's gonna work, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's because we didn't declare what all of these vents, because those, yeah, that's not it. We go yeah, well, first off, we need to get rid of that. We don't want that. Yeah, I think that was just the issue right there. Okay, I think we might have fixed it right there. In theory, it should work exactly as we want it to. Please, please. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. And if I try to do it again... I don't know if that was 5 seconds. Oh. So it doesn't look like it's breaking any of the blocks, which is bad. That was a weird one. What the? What? Yeah, custom block could work. That's so weird. Okay, let's make another boolean. Public static boolean blocks broken equals true. And what we're gonna do is get rid of this part. And instead of this cooldown here, we're going to make sure blocks broken needs to be true. And then here, blocks broken will equal false. And then after this is called right here, blocks broken equals true. There. That should work, in theory. Chunkier Stone. Yeah. That sounds like a great name. Okay. I'm hoping. Think it's been 5 seconds yet? See, one thing that does concern me is that I think starting to think this never runs. What does this set call cooldown to? That should work. System, top, out, top, front line, waiting. And then this one will be system, out, front line, breaking. There. Okay. Now we got some debugging here. Make it look like yogurt. I'm not gonna make it look like yogurt. This is stone caller, not yogurt caller. Alright, so in theory, it should constantly be asking, or constantly be saying that it's waiting. Yeah, it should still be saying it's waiting. But it's not. Won't even do that anymore. That's so weird. Because break stone... That's why. That makes much more sense. No, not in there. Let's get rid of that waiting now. Because that's just gonna spam up the log really bad. Okay. I think we fixed it. It should work now. I'm really hoping it does. Yeah. Okay. Of course. So maybe we take that out there. And instead put that there. Because I think what happened is it ran this and it went, there's no call cooldown. This has no value. And if it just defaulted to 0 and it went, okay, system current time in milliseconds is greater than 5,000 plus call cooldown. Ran through this and went, oh my god, these have no value. And it had no idea what to say. So, I think we also need to say, and if stone called equals true. And stone called. Okay, and then this. Actually, let's take that out, and it won't run that calculation at all until stone called is true, which means we will have those variables. All right, let's give that a shot. I mean, yogurt is chunky. Got a great point. Oh! Oh, I think that was server lag. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I can sit up here for 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like the server lagging can seriously kill you here. Okay, so I think here's what we'll do. So we'll make all of this not run unless Stone Cold is false. Oh, not there. That's not supposed to be right there. This is supposed to be right here. There. Okay, maybe this will work. Hoping this one does. If all goes well, this is the last test. That's a bit strange. What the hell? Does this depend on the value of Stone Cold? No. Where is it? Callstone. Should... Oh. It's because this is in here. So let's take this out from here. And put it in here. There we go. That should work. Yeah, I think it broke because it would only run that once, which gave it weird behavior, because it would have to have stone called true in order to run, but it also needs stone called to be false in order to run, which makes it not work. So now it only needs stone called to be true in order to run, and then it won't run the rest of it unless it's false. Okay. Server's not lagging. That broke it. Of course it did. So it starts to charge, but it never gets to here. Probably because of this right here. So let's take that and put that here. Right? That might work. Let's test that. Alright, fingers crossed. I want to be done with this. Okay. So stone cold is false. There. Maybe that will work. I have been at this for 3 hours. This has actually been the longest enchantment so far. Oh wait, no, because some of them took 2 streams. Never mind. Hey, I think it worked. I think, oh my god. Oh. Oh, finally. Let's add a sound. How did I play it in here? I played it by doing this. All right, so yeah, every time it places the stone block, we want it to, I say we do the stone place sound. Actually, let's do the break sound. See how that sounds. And then for the breaking, I say we do the wither hurt sound. Or no, the something wither. It was like a crushing noise. Well, cause it's stone. So obviously we should use the stone noise, not the brick one, right? Oh, that is so good. Okay, sure, we'll do the brick one then. I think that's gonna be the closest we're gonna get. No, it's definitely a different sound, but it is a good one still, I think. Let's give it a go. Oh, don't break on me now. Oh. Why did it suddenly take so much longer to charge? That has to be just lag. Okay, and then we'll also do a noise over here. Except now it'll be a wither sound. With okay. Hostile? No. Here we go. I don't think that's working. Might just have to go with oh. I think I found it. All right, let's see. A. That sounds pretty good to me. That's really weird. Huh. Strange behavior. All right, well, that is it for the stream then. We finally made it work. Well, I'll see you all later. I think, when's the next stream, actually? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay, well, I'll see y'all later.